Hi guys, I am doing another hike today. I know those videos on my channel are not the most popular ones, but this is one that I definitely want to vlog and keep for myself. So welcome along, join me for this hike and these beautiful views of Oeschinensee. Let's see what I find. I am on my way to do a beautiful panorama hike around Oeschinensee. This has been one of my bucket list items for quite a while, and today is the perfect day to do this hike. I'm expecting a lot of other people to have come to the same conclusion, but let's see how busy this hiking trail is. All right, I have made it up to the starting point. We are now at 1,600 or almost 1,700 meters above sea level. It's going to be a beautiful panorama trail. So let me show you what it actually looks like on the map. So this is where I started. I came with the train to Kandersteg, and then there is this ski lift or gondola, which I took up here to Oeschinen. And from here, I will be doing the panorama trail around the lake. It should be around 3 hours. I'm not exactly sure which direction I'll do the loop. I'm just gonna go with the signs and see which direction seems most logical. I think you can do it either way, and maybe I'll even see if there's a direction where less people are going, because I always like to be secluded and on my own on the trails. I get a bit frustrated if I have to walk behind some people and try to like overtake them if I'm faster and whatnot. So let's see. It should be a beautiful day. As I said, I think it'll be around 3 hours plus then whatever I do for in terms of stops for lunch or picture taking or just enjoying the scenery. But I am really excited. I've been waiting a long time to do this trail, and today is the perfect day. It's around 20 degrees Celsius right now. The sun is really nice and warm, and I'm very glad I lathered up with sunscreen before I came, because otherwise I would be afraid of getting sunburnt. But enough of me talking, let's head out onto the trail. All right, so I'm really happy with the direction I picked, because when I started this hike, there were a lot of people. I mean, I think I passed like 20 people and a bunch of big groups, but then the trail had a fork and I decided to go the direction where the least number of people were going. So that seems to have been a smart choice. There's only one guy behind me and no one ahead of me, so I get to enjoy these views in peace. And do you know you're hiking high up? When you look around, you have snow still up on the mountains. Take a look. And now there's another fork. Let me see, I should eventually go on trail number 8. Yes, here it is. So I first started heading over to trail number 5, because on the map that led to trail number 8, which is here. So I will start going in this direction. nice and refreshing. A little bit of water from the hillside from the melting snow. Not bad with these temperatures. Alright, so I definitely picked the climby bit to start with, which is exactly what I would have wanted. So I'm glad it turned out this way. I can actually see where I started from. Right down there. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but there's that little turn which I made onto path number 8. That's still quite a ways up to continue, but these views are just breathtaking. Oh, I love it. Take a look. It's definitely a hike in this hot weather. Take a look. My trail continues there, it goes up there, up there, up there, and I lose sight of it up on that hill where those trees are. So definitely getting my workout today, but I would do anything for these views. I think I can now see my spot for lunch, so take a look. I am forever baffled by the color of that beautiful water. That's Oeschinensee, and that will be my view all the way back as well. I think the trail back goes somewhere near those waterfalls and then continues lakeside all the way back. But that there is my stopping place for lunch. I see some umbrellas there, so it looks like it's open. And that is where I will stop for lunch. I had a very light breakfast. I'm not super hungry yet, but I think it'll be the perfect place to energize after all of this uphill climbing. And after that, or actually even now, it looks like the trail has stabilized a bit. I'm no longer climbing, and I think the rest of the trail will be mainly downhill and then just pretty much flat hiking next to the lake in the end. I was planning to pack a swimsuit along just in case there's places to swim, but I forgot to do that, so all I have are the clothes that I'm wearing. But if the perfect opportunity presents itself, I might just go swimming in these clothes. They're sports clothes material, so they will dry super quick even if they get wet. Plus they're basically soaked already from sweat on this trail today, so nothing to lose there. But the water looks so inviting, so in case there is a place to go swimming, I will definitely try to take advantage of that. close for comfort, too close for comfort. Oh, they had such long horns. Oh, but they were sweeties. I think they're super used to tourists and hikers walking by because, yeah, it's a very popular trail. Oh, but here he comes. Hey, girl. Okay. Bye, cows. Right, rookie right here. I shouldn't be anymore, but I am. I didn't have any cash with me, and that restaurant only took cash. So no mobile payment options or card payment options. So here I am, still no lunch. I do have some snacks with me, so I might stop and enjoy those. But now I need to figure out where exactly this trail goes because I see this. Let's see if it continues or if this is just like a viewpoint or something. Okay, yeah. I think I need to go down that way, and there looks to be another restaurant down there. So maybe I try my luck if they take something other than cash. I should have known. It's so common, especially in these mountain huts. I mean, of course they don't have credit card possibilities these days. Most people have Twint already, which is the Swiss kind of mobile payment option, but no, not this place. Fingers crossed that the next one does, or then I'll just enjoy some of the snacks that I packed with me, which is not so bad either. So I don't know how filled with water the mic is, but this is the highest altitude that I've ever been swimming. The water is so nice and refreshing, and look at this color. I mean, it's just amazing. So beautiful. And the great finish for my lunch break. Absolutely amazing. And with the sun shining down, it won't take very long at all for my clothes to dry. So beautiful. All right, so I am almost done with my hike. I found the perfect place to stop for some warm lunch. I've ordered a risotto, which should have some local cheese and some alpine flowers in it. So let's see, it sounded really delicious. I have a view of the lake in front of me, plus a bunch of cows that are chilling by the lake, which is so fun, and people are going in and petting them and everything, so they seem to be very friendly. So some excitement for the day. There was just a huge rock slide behind me on that mountain, and I can confirm that that makes a lot of noise. First I thought there was like a car rolling up behind me or something, and then I looked behind me and I just saw this dust cloud behind me where the rocks had fallen. I couldn't get it on camera. It didn't really look like anything because it's too far away, but wow, I can understand why avalanches take people by surprise, because I mean there was no warning about that before it happened. So interesting. But I'm now headed back to the cable car station. Alright, that's a wrap. I am back where I started. I'm at the cable car station. It was a great hike. I would recommend anybody who wants to do the same hike to do it the same way that I did. So you walk down until you see the first sign for the trail number 8, which takes you left. I would take a left there and start doing the loop that way, because then you have the biggest climb right at first, which is perfect because when you're just starting the hike, you're full of energy, and it's nice because right after you're finished doing the climbing part, then you have multiple huts where you can stop and have a drink, have a snack. And the first 2 are possibly mountain huts that don't take any other payment method other than cash. And then afterwards, when you really get down to the lake area, there were multiple, at least 2 or 3 places where you can also pay with card and get food and drinks or whatever you might need. So a really great hike. If you don't want to do the full round trip, so you don't want to do the like uphill hiking part, there's a really easy route from the cable car station down to the lake, and that's easy enough for kids and for adults of any ability. And there's actually a bus that goes down to the lake and back. So if you really do not have the skills or the mobility to walk a lot, then that's perfect. It'll take you right down to the lake and you can then enjoy those beautiful mountain views from there, and no need for any walking. But if you are a hiker, if you like going into the mountains, I definitely recommend you to give this a try if you're here in Switzerland. I'm so glad I was finally able to do it. It lived up to every expectation. The views are just beautiful, and actually the crowds weren't too bad. I passed a few groups on my way, but it wasn't like walking in one long line of people. It was just like I passed a group and then I had empty trail ahead of me until then eventually I caught up with another group. And there's plenty of places to stop and have a picnic, have a lunch, and it's just I'm full of smiles today. It was just an amazing day, perfect weather. And remember to take a swimming suit with you, or then be prepared to swim in your hiking clothes, because the lake is amazing. The water wasn't too cold. I mean, it's an alpine lake with waterfalls coming from the melted snow from the mountains, so it's a bit cool, but I'm guessing it was somewhere like 18 to 20 degrees, so not cold by any means, but a bit chilly, especially being super hot and sweaty going into the lake. But that's it. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for checking out my hiking vlog, and I'll see you on the channel next time. Bye guys.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know.